Welcome everyone, this is Master's Joke, also Master's Joke 75 on Instagram. So today I'm opening up Retro Collection CARA Dune. Now I bought this when it first came out, but I only bought one set because although the Retro Collection is my favourite, I keep saying this, the Retro Collection is my preferred line out of all the Star Wars action figure lines, you know, Vintage Collection, Black Series, Retro Collection any day of the week. But I only buy one set of the Retro Collection that they make for, you know, the TV series. My main, you know, my main purchase is the original figures. So I always buy 2 sets of the original figures. But I only bought one set of you know, the Mandalorian and also the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. And I'll do the same with the Book of Boba Fett. And then if I see some cheapies or peg warmers, I'll pick them up cheap at a later date, which is what I've done with this particular wave. Obviously, I didn't know that Cara Dune would actually no longer be in the series. I think she's amazing. I absolutely love the character. Her, Bo-Katan, Fennec Shand. I mean, people talk about having strong role models and strong characters in you know, sci-fi series because it's all like driven by men, and I mean these are just 3 women characters that have been written so well. I mean, I don't know, and it's such a shame that Cara Dune is no longer in the series. But as I said, I love Cara Dune. I love the figure. I just wish that I was into the Black series at the time. At the time Cara Dune was in the series, because I would have loved her Black series figure. Because I remember thinking how brilliant it looked. You know, with even like the details on her tattoos and stuff. But I can forget about getting the Black series figure because they go for so much money. I've seen the Vintage Collection figure go down in price. I mean, I've obviously got the Vintage Collection figure. But yeah, it's such a shame about Gina. I love Gina. I'd love to meet her at. She's never going to be at a Star Wars con, is she? But I'd love to meet her at one of the Comic Cons. I know she was at MegaCon in Orlando last year, and obviously I was banned. But my ban is over, so I will be travelling back to the United States. And I just love the image on this. I mean, obviously it's the same image on the Vintage Collection and the carbonised version, but the image of Gina is it's just brilliant. So this, I mean, how much were these when they first came out? Like £14 maybe. I saw this in this is when I bought all those Funko T-shirts. I saw this in St Evenage in Lame. I saw it ages ago, like a couple of months ago. And I thought, oh, that's strange, seeing a Gina figure in there, and it was still in there when I went a couple of weeks ago. And I thought, it's $10.99. It's not cheap, but it's Gina, isn't it? It's Gina. So, and I really want to open this figure. So yeah, that's why I made the purchase. One of the things I've noticed though, because obviously I've bought a set of these when they first came out, but look at the sticker. The Retro Collection sticker, which, you know, I've got no issue with it, but it's looking a bit manky. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see it on camera. The sticker's gone a little bit dark. That might. I don't know if that's got to do with the conditions it's been kept in the Lame store. Don't know, but that's it's a bit of a concern. I'll be interested to see how my Retro Collection original figures are looking now, because they're in a box. You know, obviously I did buy them to display, but you've only got so much room in your toy room. But yeah, that's interesting, because I've never seen that happen before, so I definitely will check that out. Car's not in bad condition. Obviously it's bowed, it's just bowed to bits, but that's the Retro Collection for you. And if there is an issue with these Retro Collection stickers, it wouldn't surprise me, because Hasbro's quality control, you know, we've all seen it. It's not great, is it? Let's be honest. But anyway, let's get Gina open. there's only one. This is a retro collection figure. There's only one way to do it. You got to open it like it's Christmas 1984. So, do you know, it seems such a shame because it's such a beautiful card back. It's such a beautiful card back, that image. But yeah, let's get it open. And there's Gina. And do you know what? I've you know, it doesn't look anything like her. Let's be honest. But I love it because it's done in the style of the original line. I'm really happy with it. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I also like the fact that with the retro weapons, they're brand new weapons. They've never been used before. So yeah, you know, it is what it is. But I love the retro collection. I don't care what anyone else says. So let me just get out of the packet and set her up. Right, so here's her big laser cannon. It does look good. I like it. I like this big bit here where all the I don't know what it was. You know that last episode when they catch Moff Gideon and you know, Luke Skywalker's revealed in it, and her gun got her gun locked up. Do you know what? It's a really, really good interpretation of the gun in the retro style. I like it. I really like it. It's not bad plastic. It's not bad plastic. Where the handle is, and then you get to this bit here, and it's just weak and it's bowed already. Which, you know, that can be solved. That can be sorted out with a bit of boiling hot water in a mug. But it's not the quality. I mean, I've seen some really good quality retro weapons, but this isn't the quality of the retro weapons of the 80s. Unfortunately, bit disappointing. It can be rectified, but look how bent that is. So that's disappointing because it does feel really thick here, and then you get to the kind of barrels of the gun, and it's just weak. So yeah, that's not in the style, but it can be rectified, no problem at all. And let me just get the her little gun. Right, and here is her. Don't know if you can make that out. It's quite small, but here is her retro laser pistol. And yeah, again, it's not the same thickness as an original retro weapon, which is again disappointing, but it is what it is, and it's a brand new sculpted weapon. So yeah, you know, I'm happy with it. At the end of the day, it's GINA CARANO. Do you know what I mean? Also, I'm happy with it. I think it's great. So I'm just going to set her up, and we'll have a look at her articulation or lack of. And here she is. Here is GINA CARANO, aka CARA Dune. And I've got to say, I think she looks great. I think they've done apart from the weapons, which could have been a bit better. I think they've done a really, really good job, Hasbro. I love it. I absolutely love it. I mean, I'm going to sort out the gun situation, but yeah, I've put a big machine gun on her back. You know, I don't need to show the articulation. It's got zero articulation, but apart from the basics from the 80s. But I love it. I absolutely love this. 10 out of 10 any day of the week. You know, I think it's great. I really, really like this. I'm so glad I picked up a second one to open. I think it's brilliant, and I'll definitely have to look out for a Black Series CARA Dune to open, and yeah, second vintage collection, because I didn't buy a second one either. This was all during I think it was all during the pandemic, or maybe it was just before the pandemic. I started getting back into Star Wars, but yeah, I absolutely love it. So let's just set her up and end the video. Yeah, I've got to be honest. I'm really pleased. I'm so glad I picked GINA up, $10.99. Let your eyes be your guide. Not a cheap price, but honestly, worth every penny. You know, I've got a big soft spot for GINA Carano, and I really hope that one day they bring her back to the Star Wars universe, because she was fantastic in The Mandalorian. This figure is top quality, and do you know what? Looking closer, I think it does actually look like GINA Carano. If like, honestly, I really do think it looks like GINA Carano. I think they've done a great job. I love that it's basic and it's retro, and I love that they make these figures, and long may it continue. I know people moan about it, but these are the same people who moan about the the retro collection prototype figures, and yet they still buy it all. So if you buy it all, why are you moaning about it? I love this line. I love the original line, means so much to me, and it's great that it's been refreshed. At least Hasbro are getting something right, in my opinion. I just want them to bring out some vehicles. I mean, imagine. I mean, how cheap would it be if they're able to bring out like an ATST from The Mandalorian? You know, that one that they released it in the vintage collection, and it was all it was all painted differently and all that kind of stuff. I've got the Lego version. I don't think I was really into vintage collection as much back then, but thank goodness I'd be skint now. But yeah, I mean, there's so much that Hasbro could do. I mean, they need me working for them. I could tell them what to produce and release. Do you know what I mean? It's a no-brainer. The retro collection is just they could make so much money out of it, because people love nostalgia. There's no getting away from it. People love nostalgia. That's why Boba Fett always sells out, because people love nostalgia. Mando sells out, and also GINA Carano too. So yeah, let your eyes be your guide. Highly recommended. 10 out of 10 any day of the week. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It lets me know you care. It also helps the channel. And as I keep saying, the subs are growing. And I don't know I don't know why that is. It can't be the videos, because they are rubbish, let's be honest. But but anyway, I'll see you in the next one.